Hey Kerry, I just wanted to send you a little lesson review. Sorry it took me a day or two to get it to you, but I had a good time on the course. I thought you got a lot out of it. I think if you put a little bit of work into your swing, you should start seeing a lot better results. And you've got so many good things about your game. The great dedication and routine. It's like a pro pre-shot routine. So you knew what the problem was kind of coming into the lesson. You had a little bit of kind of cast from the top. So the way we kind of fixed it was we did some drills where out on the course you went up to like a tree, or a bush is probably even better, so you can take a swing and not hurt yourself. Where you kind of went to this point in the backswing. This should be the widest point of your backswing, the widest point of your whole swing. The club should be as far away from the target as it will ever get, right here, in all good players. And then the idea was to not hit the tree on the way down, which you can see you would do right there. So that was a nice one to do. Other than that, like I said, you had so many good things in your swing. It's just hindering you a little bit. Another drill we did to get rid of that was you said you were struggling with your irons. I think this had a lot to do with that cast move. But another way to fix it was to do that little line drill over in the bunker. Or you could find some sand on the course, and you can have something you can do on the course. Find an old divot and try to make your divots go on the front side of that line. If you are casting it or throwing it, it's going to be difficult to do consistently, especially in the bunker. There's no room for error there. So that's another great drill. The last one was, this again they're kind of like cousins, that casting move, and then you kind of had this little over the top move. You got a nice backswing position, but you can then see how the club head's going to come outside of this safety zone. So you should work on getting the club back inside this cone right here. And what we said we wanted to do was, when you're on the course, especially on the tee, you can go put the club head right up against the edge of the rough, and make sure you never swing outside of that. You can see you're outside the rough right now. So you would probably hit the rough if you were taking your practice swings right there. Or put the club up against the wall and do some small slow motion swings against the wall, and don't hit the wall. Like I said, those two go together. I think if you fix one, you'll probably help the other two. So anyways, let me show you a couple swings that we looked at. Here's Lexi Thompson. If we put that same, see, that's the rough line there. You can bet her driver's going to come in pretty far from the wall there. And it kind of swings on a little curve into the ball. Or an arc. Here's the other girl we looked at, this Maud LeBlanc. If we take her to that same spot about the widest point in your swing, where the club is as far away from the target as it'll get, right on the edge of the screen right here. She'll come down pretty far inside that. So that's just a big difference. And it's also a fundamental. It's 100% of tour players do that. So I would just work on those two things until you get better. Hopefully it helps, and hopefully I'll see you soon.